Ah, welcome back, everyone. It's been a while. Oh my god, we have not played this game in ages. And yeah, so originally I was going to record a different game, Timberborn, but as you can see, it clearly did not work out for multiple reasons. Multiple bug issues and then crashes, not even letting me name my settlement. So as you can see, we are now here. And I'm not complaining. I was going to do this series right after Timberborn, but I guess we're just going to have to swap it around to make things work. So keep in mind, I have not played this game, like I said, in a hot minute. So I'm definitely going to be rusty. Now, I'm not that rusty to where I forgot everything, so we can easily make this work. Now, here's my plan. I'm going to make a mini series here about 200 years. I'm not sure how I'm going to set it up, but we're going to just set it up as it is. And maybe 200 years, depending on how it goes, maybe like 3, 4 parts, who knows. But I'm trying to keep my recording more active here so I don't really fall through. And of course, I'm going to be pre recording, so I'm going to have all this in advance. I don't know, I might make a member thing to where I'm allowing people to view this early. So if you want to see this, let me know. And yeah, I don't know how I'm going to set that up, but I'll think of something. Anyway, so here's our island right now. I'm going to pause so we can see the island. It's a basic island, it's a medium map. Of course, I have the seed in the description. So if you want to play this map as well and play along, it's down there. So yeah, we have a lot of fish, we have a lot of farmland, and we have a lot of stone, which is perfect. I don't really have a set goal except for just survive. That's pretty much all my gameplays is just survive at that point. Um, of course, we're going to try to get more homes, do all that jazz, and get going. So we have all this we can take advantage of. Now we are going to need food, which I just remembered. And thankfully, I do have my mods still installed. So I don't remember what mods I have exactly. We have new houses. I think we have some of the other stuff like maybe we have. I know we have build anywhere. It's also man, that's how long it's been. Anyway, so we're just gonna build up and cut back in once we have a little bit more down. Um, my goal is to pretty much take over this area, use that. It's just, yeah, just try to remember how to play the game, honestly. But, you know, I've, ooh, this would be a good area for a merchant. Or, wait, merchant? What was it called that they have? Oh, a dock. Yeah, dock. This would be a good place for that. I also have to remember how to conquer the Vikings, so, or deal with that issue. Might look at previous recordings, might flash one up on screen, might not. I don't know. I would have to remember when I'm editing. But anyway, I think we're doing pretty good. We have a lot of people off the bat. Actually, we're doing really good. Actually, I don't think I've done this good in a while or in the past. So who knows? Let's hope we don't crash and burn. Ah, yes, year 10. So I left, came back, all my houses were on fire. We improved quite a bit from that point. We got a big or large treasury room, and I did place this here thinking, yeah, close to the stone, close to wood, we're set. Close to good farmland too. So we should be overall pretty good when it comes down to things. We do have a good bit of money coming in now, and I am going to start being a little bit more risky here, like what I did before. I did watch a little bit of my video. Definitely recommend checking some of my older videos out if you like Kingdoms and Castles. I got some really old ones. So let's put this guy over here. Might as well get this started since I don't really use it early game anymore. It wouldn't be bad. I know I started using the smaller ones because it didn't cost anything, but I would use the big ones now because why not? And we can definitely get this set up to where we can just get our resources collected into one pool. I am also starting to make the borders of where I want all my homes to be. Am I going to do anything fancy with the castle? Not really. I'm just going to start placing homes and see how that goes. They might riot soon. That's fine with me. You can riot, but guess what? We need taxes, buddy. So I might just open up with a manor right over here and go from there. But I'm worried about them being too far from my castle. And since, oh, 4 people left. Yeah, okay. Maybe we should lower that a little bit. But anyway, so we got 25. We can just easily just place a never mind. I was going to say we can place a manor, but as you can see, that's not going to happen. And we have a decent amount of food. I think what I want to do is just lower that and lower this because we can easily. So, did that not changed? Okay, let's do that. There we go. And let's also do that so we can actually start moving people to different jobs in the meantime. So while the houses are building, we're also going to have this on the side. So we're just pretty much doing logistics and like resource management. Hopefully we don't have any of the Vikings for a while. I know in my luck they're going to show up soon. So with that in mind, I should maybe build a archer tower right over here before they come, because normally I don't have that set up nowadays before they arrive, so it wouldn't be bad to set that up. And now that we have this here, let me just start turning all this off because we don't really need that. 900 seems good to me. So now they're going to easily just store it and we don't have to worry about it. I'm also going to have a forester. I'm going to place it back here. Yeah, right about there works. I kind of want to place another one too. You know what? One's fine, actually. Yeah, we'll just keep that as it is. Um, taxes, I'll lower it to 20 since I want people. Actually, I'll lower it to 10. Yeah. And then we should be all good when it comes to what we have now. Hopefully this finishes before the Vikings show up. They normally show up at a later time, or if I'm lucky, the dragon shows up, but they haven't yet. So I think we're really lucky right now. And we got our first enemy approaching, and it's the dragon, which is fine. It's year 16, and I noticed how I had that fear of, oh, did I do easy mode or hard mode? I don't know. I had that same issue apparently before, and it's just that they take a long time. So as you can see, we definitely have a dragon. But now we do need to start focusing on getting the Chamber of War next. I'm just trying to get overall happiness up so we can actually defend ourselves when the time comes. I also would normally convert this to a tower, apparently, which makes sense. Now, normally when this guy shows up, the Vikings show up nearly as like right after as well, but we have some manners up and running, which is good, and that's what we need is pretty much more, housing for people. Now food is a little bit of an issue, so I'm definitely going to fix that issue immediately. So we're going to do that, and hopefully that food issue fixes itself because it's currently at 0 and I don't like that. So we're gonna definitely push this up so we can get. Ooh, more people showed up, so we can get that. What was it? Chamber of War, at least set up at least. So just in case we can get that dragon out of the way whenever he comes back in 11 years. I did not expect it to be 11, so we got about till 28. We should be fine if we really just push like on and off that money thing, that little money trick where we just keep it on, turn it off, keep it on, turn it off. We should be good. So let's turn it back down so we can actually get some people back in our place and, fill in the jobs that we need. I think my next goal is going to be going for a large charcoal maker whenever we get the money to do so, but it seems like we need to start making some other things. So I'm going to try to get that church up and running relatively soon, but it seems like we also need to start getting more focus on food, since even then we are still having issues with just 9 farms. So, along with the berry, of course, but let's try to get that up. I'm going to try to get a windmill down so we can yeah, definitely fix our food issue. Because if we're going to have more people, we definitely need to fix that. That is super cool. I did not know that. They have Halloween decorations now. Oh, that is perfect timing. They have Halloween decorations for the what is this? The town square. That is super cool. I wish they had more decorations for all the buildings, but I'm just happy about it. Oh my god. That is something I have never seen before. Oh, okay. So there might be more stuff. I wish there was like a jack-o'-lantern and like the windows or something. But we do have the Vikings coming up. It's 4 of them? Oh, pretty much 2 then. Hopefully we can get those people running in. Oh, they are in. Perfect. And we should be fine. Yeah, because it looks like they're going up over that way. I'm going to have you up a little bit more because it seems like you're going this way. A little bit of distance is not too bad. He's dead. Good. Raise our happiness a little bit more. Take this guy out. Come on, don't hit my farms. Don't hit my farms. And can you die? No, you're not. Oh, perfect. You will. Oh, let's go. And just like that, we won. Oh my god, that is going to be such a good morale boost. Look at that. Going to turn down our tax rate so we can have more people coming in. Maybe, yeah, it's not too bad. So now that it's year 20, hopefully that more people will show up. and then we can easily take advantage of our happiness. So it is year 21, 80 to going up to 82 actually. That's great. 9 people visited, only 4 stayed. Okay. Well, that's annoying, but you know what? We'll just tax it up. You know what? Take advantage of this. We'll just send more taxes. You know what? They want to play that game, we'll play that game too. If we could just easily boost using the town square, the happiness will go down slowly, but you know what? It's going to be worth it in the end. Screw these guys. They don't want to come visit, we'll make them visit. Let the festival begin. Alright, so we're definitely going to be taking some people now. Alright, food's good. Fixing our wood issue right now so we can start building a lot more. And, alright, we got the charcoal up too, which is perfect. So I want to wait till they cut down all that before we do anything else. Going to put you up there. And, oh yeah, 13 people. That's what I'd like to see. If only you guys did that before, then we wouldn't be having all these issues. But anyway, hopefully it fixes. I'm not going to do that taxation anymore. 4 people, better than 0. And I think we're doing pretty good now. As you can see, we got 29 people opened up. So we can, put them anywhere we need to. I'm going to put them down here. Once they're done cutting all that wood, we should be good for the charcoal production to start. That's at least my goal. And we have about 5 years till the dragon and the Viking show up literally at the same time. So that's not good. But hopefully we can get them back in here doing their job, which they most likely, yeah, they can. And then there'll also be a little bit in the quarry workers, not all of them, but that's fine. We just need them to be in there a little bit longer so we can add more defenses. Let me start planning this out. So let's see, can we even place that? We can't. So we need more money regardless. So we're going to have to speed this up, or not speed it up, just turn it up. And then, all right, so we have a lot of wood to work with already. We just need the money. And we got about 1 year before, or pretty much half a year before, the dragon and the Viking comes in. At the same time, we should be ready. So I'm going to do more of a shotgun approach with the ballistas, like I always done in the past, or someone did with the past, where we got about 2 by 3, pretty much 6. And as you can see, 4 of them are fully ready. These are on the way, and we can easily just turn these off if need be. But we have a lot of money on the side, which is good. That's what I wanted, and here they come. So I already had them ready. I just need to remember to put them in before they show up, which I normally try to do about 1 or 2 years beforehand, but sometimes I forget. So that is a massive L in chat on that one. But I didn't this time, so thankfully, yay. But we should be good when it comes to the dragon. As you can see, he pretty much took a large... Oh, okay, that was not good. Just like that, he's dead. All right, perfect. That is really good. And now here comes the Vikings. We're going to start picking them off with the ballista as well. There's no water nearby, so we are going to have some trouble with that. But just like that, taken care of. And now that they're attacking the farms, this should be fine. We most likely will lose 1 farm, which is fine. Maybe, unless they can recover it quickly. And then it's just a massive win. It's a massive win. Let's go. All right, so turn these guys off, and just like that, we are going to be smooth sailing from here, because that plan worked out pretty well, except for this. I mean, that's a shame, but like, we'll just repair it. And I'm going to try to build this up so we can get high enough to pretty much shoot them and get their max distance or maximum range. I wish we could just upgrade it instead of building giant towers, but it is what it is. So let's see what we got here. So we got charcoal makers, we got timber workers. All right, so we're doing really good. And now we just need to start building more houses. The problem is, though, I would like to... Well, actually, no, we can do that. We can start getting the iron mine. Because I normally never do that. We should do that. Because then we can start building some cool stuff like the blockhouse and apartments. But we can also just get the commons house down right now so we don't forget. It would be cool to get it right about there. And then we can also build something like a fancy house right here, just for aesthetic reasons. And then we should be good when it comes to all that. We're just going to let them build it up, get our population up, and then slowly progress from here. Ah, yes, the Great Fire of 35. You love to see it. Anyway, so as you can see, that's how it's going. I deleted the well by accident, and as you can see, this is just pretty much the outcome of it. I decided to really just put an effort into just getting one project done at a time. So we also have the docks being made up over there, and we really just greatly increased our food supply down here. I increased the pretty much the site over here I was gonna wait to cut back in, but you know, the Great Fire of 37 has commenced. Anyway, so, oh, thank Christ, the Viking. Well, okay, maybe that's not a good thing. Vikings are up over there. We can just have the ballista take them out whenever they land, or most of them. I think they're just going to be going for the gold, or if they just go for this, that's all right as well. But it's nothing really too crazy. They're just taking out the wolf dens, and I'm happy with that. So having supportive fire, especially right here, is good. And then just like that, we are done with that. All right, so we now have happiness, and we need a clinic before people get sick. I totally forgot about that, so we're gonna get that now. Where am I gonna put it is my question. I think right here is good. And then what we can also do is put down a library for happiness right about here. So that looks good to me. And I'm going to try to do kind of the same build I done before when it came to farms and outlining it, because it seems like a lot of people like that idea. So I'm going to try to do that again, but this time we're going to just put like different stuff on the outside. So of course, large produce to fill in the gaps. And then I might just make more of a farming storage down over here, but a little bit more protected, or maybe even up here, I think. I don't know which one, but we've got to wait for the dragon, so I can't take these guys out yet. But our population has kind of stomped, which is kind of bad for, well, actually, it is bad for us. And we have miners, so let's move them up here so we can actually start taking advantage of some of these buildings that we could make. So let me just place this really quick somewhere. Um, maybe right about here, because then what we can do is just have a pathway this way, and then we can put something right here, like maybe flowers. Yeah, maybe like flowers or something over here, so we can have some more happiness in that area. And then, well, that sucks, but the dragon's dead, so that's fine by me. Now we can actually move these guys elsewhere so we can take advantage of the extra manpower, since we need that. And we should be good. Hopefully when we come back we have a lot more stuff done, since we are getting iron, and we can easily boost our population once we get the new houses up and running. And our first merchant is arriving. Let's see what we got here. So we have a lot of money saved up. Oh, that is really good to get out of the way. I'm really happy. All right. Oh, yeah. Hell to the yeah. So let's get as many tools as possible as well, because I want to get that. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered to turn all this off. Yeah, I almost made that mistake again. But we're going to try to save up money here. And we have iron, so that's good. I want to buy a little bit more, but I'm going to hold off a little bit. I want to buy more food, but we're doing pretty good everywhere. We have about 60%. It's going to be about 50 happiness, which isn't bad either. So we have a lot of things building on the side. We have another commons house. We have a block house somewhere. Yeah, we have a block house down here, and we are getting the hospital up and running. So doing overall really well. Now, we are, of course, going to have some relapses, but won't be that bad. But anyway, main goal, houses. That's my goal. Defense, we'll worry about that later once everything's on fire. And all right, so we're pretty much almost halfway. Oh, we got the big dragon. Oh, you know we're hitting the good big leagues now once we got this guy showing up, which isn't good either, because he's about to come around and oh, we drove him back. That's good. All right, good that he's taking on our tower and not anything else. So, all right, that was pretty. Oh yeah, he's dead. Anyway, so that was pretty good. We do have the Vikings coming up in 5 years, and we've been having some logistical issues, but you know, I've been working through it, and so far everything's going pretty well. It's not where I want to be. We have more homes, which is good, and you know, I'm just kind of keeping everything, you know, together. We did make an apartment, which is also pretty good, but hopefully year 100 things go by pretty quickly, or at least the first year, but who knows? I might even end it early, but here's my plan right now. Lock this down. So we're gonna try to get this all situated. Might even try to get a what was it? Um what was it called? A watering irrigation system. I don't know why I had trouble saying that. And try to beautify this area a little bit more too. So I do need to get rid of this, and we're gonna try to do that right now, but I don't think I have the resources to. Yeah, we need stone. So as you can see, that's kind of the issues I've been having. Might as well turn all these off for now. And we just have so many builders that it's just taking up so much down here. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. So let's also get rid of the miners so we can actually secure our, workforce. Ooh, bustling city. We're bustling. And we should be good now. Since this thing is still holding up all the resources that we have, and that's fine. I might make another one later down the road. I should actually open all these up, and then we can change that to a large quarry, and that should help us out. We should have more down here. We do. Perfect. Should have more down here. I want to open this up too and get that large quarry system going. And since we have enough, we can easily do that down here as well. So we can have 2 large quarries going relatively soon. And then, well, actually, no, 3. But I think I might hold off doing that until we get more tools. That's at least the plan. Thanks, Tower, for catching on fire in my camera. And yeah, so that's the plan. Open these up, possibly build 2 down here first, and then work on this one later. And then, of course, try to beautify and then secure this down over here. We should be good. I had the ballistas clearing out the wolves, so we should be fine. All right, everything's going pretty well here, as you can see. Let's see how things go after this dragon attack. I still need to make this ballista tower, but I think I'm going to do that. You know what? I'm going to wait for more workers to arrive before I do anything like that, but please. Uh-oh. Can we get a nice volley in on there? Okay, good. He's taking them out. All right, we've got a good volley there. They're focused on the ballista tower. Fine by me. So, got all these guys going. And what we're going to do now is try to build up this ballista tower so we can have more coverage of everything in our kingdom. So, all right, so we got a full thing there. I think I might have overdone it. Let me double check. Is that no? Okay, that's perfect height without even looking. I got it perfect height. So let's get these 2 out of the way. This is going to be quite a big project, but it's relatively easy. Oh, whoops, that was a mistake. Get that out of the way. There we go. And get you down a little bit more. So there we go. All right, zoom in, not outwards. And we are going to have this up and running too. So all this is going to be green. We're going to have our farm up and running. This is definitely going to help us out a lot. We are hitting a food issue right about now. But once we get everything up, we should be good. Let's get this in order. And then that, and that. We can actually get rid of the tower here. And what did I just destroy? Oh, okay. And we should be good there. Now that we have all this out of the way, we may as well start working on defense. This is going to be a little tricky. I don't know how I want to do this. I think what I'm going to do is like a kind of a 3-block thing like this. And then have towers up over here. Now, we won't really have the coverage we want for inside the farms if they do or when they do get in there, but the ballistas will take care of that, hopefully. But it looks pretty nice. I'm really happy with this little outline here, but I do need to finish it up by finishing the moat around it. This is going to be a little tricky, but oh, there we go. Perfect. And just like that, it's going to be pretty much complete. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of builders. We have a lot of things going on right now. Where did my... Oh, wait, that's why, because we don't have any archers. I got worried for a second. And we pretty much lost everyone. So we're going to have to wait till all the building is done to do anything else. But we're at year 66. We're doing really good. Home-wise, we're pretty decent. I could have expanded like this way and, worked on homes, but I'd rather get one project done at a time. I'd rather have my food secured than not at all, because we were running low regardless, but we should be good. And we can even build a bathhouse, maybe right here. Wait a minute, is this a 3x3? Wait a minute. Oh, let's go. Not even planned. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna do something like this, and then we might be able to, let's get some spikes up over here. All right, and then we can put a tree right here. I think that might be good. Yeah, look at that. Put a tree right there. And then we can even build something right about here. And then, of course, like the other side, build a tree right here. And just like that, it's pretty much all set. We just have to wait for everything to build. Hopefully these towers are up and running. So if the Vikings do come in this way, it's pretty much taken care of. So, recent food shortage. Yeah, that's going to be changing soon. It would help if I actually maybe put more people in the farming business so that we could actually get more food. That'd be really helpful. And also would be helpful if I move them up there. So And yeah, I really need to start looking at this thing a little bit more. But the stone should be popping off, hopefully. I mean, we are having trouble with tools still, so I might actually have to set up a little production. Since we do have iron down here, we could set up a little blacksmithing place, and then we should be good. Oh, that is not good. All right, ladies and gents, we come back to watching the dragons get slaughtered. Yes, uh-oh. Well, okay, that was not cool. That was not cash money of you. Anyway, year 80. Pretty good. I would say we're doing really good. Not really where we are in the past, unless we are. I don't know. I haven't really watched all my videos in a while, or most of them. I normally just upload and then say good luck. Hopefully it doesn't break, and then I find out later it does. Tear going down my eye right now. Anyway, so we added this nice little extension over here of nicer homes, and as you can see, we have some more trees, more decorations, especially out in front of the library over here. Man, this would be a really nice screenshot once this is all done, but I'm not going to do that. Screenshot is going to be of this bad boy right here. Thank YouTube analytics. Apparently people like this kind of farm idea as a thumbnail, which is kind of funny. But you know what? I ain't questioning it. Maybe we can do with this one over here next time. You know, flex our nice little neighborhood. So this nice little area, gonna definitely research something right now because I would like to do that. And yep, you right now, perfect. And since we do have a little bit of a money issue, I'm actually going to turn these off right now so we can actually save up a good bit because we get 180, 109, I mean 809. Wow, I need to go out and get a break, man. Anyway, so, this is pretty much what we have, especially since our return. Definitely need to start working more on the resource area since we've been running into some issues, but we definitely have the manpower. So I think that's going to be next episode. So basically, I'm going to do back-to-back recording so I can get it out of the way. Anyway, this is still building. I'm doing more decorations. I don't know what I'm going to do over here, but, you know, I'm going to get it out of the way. And yeah, oh my god, I think this went so much better than I thought in my head, especially since I had to switch it up last second due to Timberborn not working out. I still have to fix that issue by possibly moving files. Tech stuff. Yeah. Anyway, have a good one, guys, and take care.